Super Thracia, Chapter 20. This chapter is just much harder than in vanilla, but first I need to talk about something that I forgot to mention in the last chapter. At the end of Chapter 18, the Leaf promotes to Prince just like he does in vanilla, but that actually enables him to act as a Tier 3 class in this hack, and that Tier 3 class is unsurprisingly Master Knight. It's not quite the same Master Knight he gets in FE4 on account of the fact that he can only use the physical weapon types here, but most notably that allows him to use the Niggling Axe. Now then, the main changes to this chapter. The enemies are all different. This prison cell has like a few armor knights with killer lances in it in vanilla, and they get freed by a bishop showing up with an unlock staff a few turns in. Now it's 4 unarmed kids and an assassin with 5 swords. The kids will trade for swords. Now then, the main enemy change to this chapter. In vanilla, it's a bunch of armor knights, some mages, some ballista. Here, Draco Knights, and lots of them. Now there's 4 commanders here. One of them just infinitely more dangerous than the rest. Zed and Jemmy are both back. They're whatever. We've seen them like 4 times already, and if memory serves, this still is not the last time we're going to be seeing them. But joining them is Narshan, back from Chapter 14. He doesn't have the Danesloft this time, which is pretty nice. But leading them all, Travant himself. He even has the Gungnir, which just 75 attack, 1 to 3 range. He's incredibly dangerous. He comes with the Dane Scroll, so you can't crit him. You can steal it if you have a fast enough thief. And he also has Dane's Shield, just being a Tier 3 flyer, so he's, like, on top of being just very powerful, he's hard to kill. Faval is still probably the best bet to take him down, just because the U-Fel is that strong. Now then, reinforcements for this map. In vanilla, it's armor knights, mages, ballistas, whatever, like every other space. Here, just every tile down here, all of them, they're Draco Knights when reinforcements show up. And also, some turns, up here are foot units, swordmasters, warriors, and most notably, mages with siege tomes. So, not only are you getting attacked by an unholy amount of Draco Knights, you're getting pelted by siege tomes from up here. This chapter is just much more difficult. I mean, of course, there's the given that the stat inflation makes it harder, but just the sheer quantity of Draco Knights, the siege tomes, Travant when he starts to move, which he doesn't move until like Chapter 15 or 16. This is like vanilla in that you need to kill him to finish the chapter, but he doesn't move until like turn 15 or 16, just like Barat doesn't move until then in vanilla. Yeah, no, this chapter, the enemies are really the only change to speak of for this chapter, but just them make this chapter so much more difficult.